What's up, guys, on YouTube today? How are you guys today? Well, I want to talk to you and explain to you guys about two computers, a eMachine desktop computer and a HP Pavilion G6 laptop computer. What I am trying to do is trying to get these two computers to share files with each other, but the problem is the idea of doing this does not work. Why? Because they're two different machines. One's a 64 and one's a 32. Now I went through all of the settings on both computers to able to get the file sharing to work, but it doesn't work, guys. I even have it connected to Wi-Fi. I even have it connected to a solid Ethernet cable. Still doesn't work. These two computers don't see each other because I think it's a simple problem with two different types of firewalls I have in my computer. I have a Norton antivirus in the eMachine. I have a American Online McAfee firewall antivirus in my computer as well on my laptop computer. I'm sorry, guys, this idea does not work. The only way to be able to copy files is thus using a hard drive or a flash drive. And yes, it is going to take a while to copy files. Now the problem is I have three computers. I have a desktop, two laptop computers, both of different HPs. I got news for you. For some odd reason, the HP computer, the one I'm repairing, works just fine. But my HP, it won't work on the computer. I think it has to be the same make and model or the same operating system. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. This idea just doesn't work for me. It's a bum for me. It doesn't work. It'd be kind of cool to be able to share files from one to the other without using a flash drive or a hard drive. But again, it doesn't work. Let's turn you guys around and show you what I am talking about. Alright, there you go, guys. Here is the two computers. Here is the eMachine desktop computer. And here is my HP computer. You guys can see we have a bit of a problem. You can see here is my icon for my PC here. You can see I supposed able to have two icons here, but I do not. I only have one icon. And that also goes with this one. I have one icon, but not the second icon. Same thing down below on each computer. These two computers apparently are not talking to each other. And yes, I went through all the settings for everything to share files. I entered a IP address for both computers. This idea does not work. The only way you're going to be able to share files with two computers is just using a flash drive or a hard drive, because this idea does not work. Now, I can go through each of the computer settings here. We're going to go ahead and go to this setting here, and we're going to click the Home Share tab. And you can see I have the sharing here on each of these computers. You guys can see I have each of them being marked as on. You can see they're working just fine. And I click the public one, and that's also being shared as well. Guys can see that there is being shared on both of these computers. But the same issue goes with my laptop. My laptop is the same thing. The laptop is all set the same way to able to share files and receive files. You guys can see that I have it all set correctly. Everything is set right on the computers. But these two computers just don't see each other on the network here, guys. And it's very frustrating to figure this out because I'm not very that good on certain settings of what the computer should be set to. Now, if I go here, you guys can see it's the both are talking right now, but they just don't see each other. And yes, I typed in two different types of IP addresses on both of these computers for these computers to be able to see each other. There's the IP address for this computer to be able to talk one to the other. I don't know if you have to have the same IP on both computers. You can see it, and there's the LAN setup and stuff like that. And you see, and that's the same thing with this one as well. I have them all hooked up the same way. They all work just fine. And it doesn't work. The idea of this idea, it was from one of you guys on YouTube, and say, oh, you can share files from one or the other computer, but it does not work. I'm sorry, guys, this idea does not work. And by the way, I have a solid Ethernet cable right here. This cable is what's pairing the two computers together to able to share files. And this idea does not work. Okay? I don't know why this idea doesn't work, but it does not work. Because the two computers just cannot see each other. Because they are both Windows 7 Home Premium. One's a 64 and one's a 32. I want to turn you guys back to me. Now, the reason why this idea does not work, because it doesn't, because the computers are two different things, or two different makes and models. Apparently, the way you're able to get these to work is you had to have, apparently, the same make and model computer, the same Windows, and also the same everything for the idea to work. I'm very bummed because I can't get my main HP computer to share its files with the eMachine computer because of the firewall. Apparently it's blocking it to be able to share from one to the other, and that's the same with this one as well. But it's kind of funny, I tried it on the HP and it works just fine. Now you guys are a pretty good idea on certain things on how files and things to work on the two computers. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here, guys. I just can't seem to figure it out and on how to connect these two computers together. I'm kind of bummed. I'd like to share files from one or the other, but the computers just don't want to do this. I don't know, guys. But hey, let's call this experiment gone wrong. Doesn't work, guys. But you can figure it out and try it yourself. If you're more creative of doing that, and that's cool. Let's just go and turn you back to the two computers. So, but the reason why the idea doesn't work, because the computers are on apparently the same network and the same thing. And like I said, I was able to see two computers here. My computer, this computer, and this computer, and this computer on this PC. But I don't see anything on these two computers at all. I went through every single setting on the computer itself, and I just not seen anything on these two computers. You guys can see I have my wireless turned on both computers, and I also have the LAN as well. I'm kind of bummed this idea just doesn't work for me, guys. Apparently, I'm just gonna go back to the old way of transferring files, just using a hard drive and a flash drive. Alright guys, if you guys have any ideas how to get these two computers to talk to each other, let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe, please like, please share. Peace out. Bye guys. We'll see you in the next vlog.